Hey everyone, it's Jen with Chappy Plans. Happy Wellness Wednesday. I am sharing a plan with me video in my health and wellness layout number 2 from Pleasantly Planned. So if you'd like to see how I use this, stick around. Hi, sweet friends. Happy Wellness Wednesday. Thank you for joining me. Happy hump day. Happy mid-August. Is it really though happy because summer is almost over? And I know a lot of you have started school already, or your kids have started school. We don't start until September 7th. So we're still in full summer swing over here in New York. But today I'm going to be using this super neutral health and wellness layout. It is layout number 2 because there are 3 various takes on this new layout from Casey of Pleasantly Planned. This is actually a collaboration with myself. So it says on the bottom, Pleasantly Planned and Chappy Plans. So super fun. I was using a Jane's Agenda insert before, and it wasn't quite as neutral as I would have hoped. I felt a little bit restricted by some of the headers. I didn't care for the quote at the top of the page, things like that. So this is working much better for me. And while it isn't like a huge pain to change it up and just white things out, relabel things, when you're spending a decent amount of money on inserts, you obviously want them to work for you, right? So, and when you're a content creator and you're filming, you know, a ton of videos, you kind of need to get things down to a science so that there's less time doing like mundane things so that you can then do the decorative piece of the planning. So I hope that makes sense. So I'm going to be using, speaking of Casey, I'm going to be using her new stickers. These are called Doting. She sent me the large and small sheet, or maybe this is regular and large. And then I have all of her new boxes. So what's super cool about Casey, many things, obviously, or I wouldn't be collabing with her and sharing her products, right? But she used to do a large box sticker sheet, and now she has removed that option because it's actually costlier for you and her. I think it's about the same price for a large sticker sheet, which used to have maybe 6 or 7 boxes. You can spend the same amount on 2 smaller sheets and get way more. So this sheet is the mixed sheet of box sizes. This one is the smaller, and I have other, there are 2 other sizes. There are 4 options for box sizes. And I pulled these 2 because these are the ones I'm going to use. They're not sized to fit any particular layout or planner necessarily. So, and for those of us who are decorative planners, I feel like that's fine because we don't always put the boxes right inside the layout. That's enough chatting. Sorry. You're here to watch me plan. So what I like to do in these layouts is label the tops of these boxes. So I'm going to alternate colors, which is why I pulled these stickers. These go over pretty well. She also is switching up sticker paper. She reduced the price, I believe, I think by $1 per sticker sheet, which is very generous. She's just trying to keep everyone's pennies in mind because obviously there's inflation. There's a lot of people who are in, you know, trying to pinch pennies where they can. And so Casey is trying to help us do that as well, while still offering really amazing quality stickers. She does releases every other Friday, but usually, I say every other Friday, but usually they are released at 10 o'clock Eastern Standard Time, Thursday evening. So let me move this one over just a bit. And these headers are what I use to label my sections. Now, this is called the Health and Wellness Layout number 2, but could totally be used for faith planning, regular weekly planning, all the things, right? It doesn't have to be used for health and wellness. So let me go ahead and label them now. This one is actually I'm gonna use a brush marker. So this section is for my meals and like my calories consumed. No, sorry, that's this section. This section where I put move is where I write down my exercise and how many calories I burned and consumed in a day. And then this section is Nora's section, and she just had her endoscopy procedure last week, and she was a champ. Oh my gosh, bless her. So I don't know if y'all have heard about the redhead gene situation with regards to pain, but redheads, it's not a myth. It's actually science that folks with redhead genes tend to require a lot more Novocaine or anesthesia for procedures because, I don't know, something about the way their bodies process the medicine. And so the anesthesiologist was totally on board. He like knew, he was like, yeah, that's a thing. What we do is we start with the normal dosage of propofol, I don't forget what it's called. And then I'll increase it as I feel like it needs to be done. Well, they ended up having to give her 9 times the amount of an adult, which is crazy, I know. But also he said super normal for redheads. So who would have known? Like, it's just so crazy to me. I'm gonna use this giant corner sticker over here. Isn't that nuts? And you would think, like, usually when someone is given that much medicine, you know, they wheel you to the recovery section and you kind of just chill there until the medicine you know, wears off, and it usually takes anywhere from like 15 minutes to a half an hour on average for children. Well, they called me back. Like, the procedure itself, the endoscopy only takes like, you know, 15-20 minutes or so. And so they call me back. I go in. She's already awake, friends. Already awake. Like, what? They said that has never happened in all their years of doing endoscopies on children. They usually, you know, maybe they need a good 5-10 minutes, like in rare occasions, but no, Nora woke up 10 minutes, not even, like as soon as she was being rolled out, she was awake, which is crazy. Isn't that crazy? So this is where I put the stats every week. I'm like still like, did that really happen? I went back there expecting her to be like sleepy or like totally asleep, and I get back there and she's like, "Hi, mommy." I'm like, what? What's happening? Why are you awake? Okay, that's where I'm gonna put my stats. Yeah, she was just like bright-eyed and bushy-tailed. Not quite. It was actually really funny. And yes, of course, I took a video for future reference because it is hilarious. Bless her, she was just like, "What's your favorite color?" That was quick. The medicine really worked. Because she has diagnosed anxiety, so they gave her laughing gas, and it was really great. They let me lay down with her in the bed and wheeled us both to the operating room, and then, or the procedure room, whatever you want to call it, because it wasn't an operation, and then they put the mask on her face, and, you know, she cried a little bit when they first put the mask on, just because she was nervous, but she was out within like, I don't know, maybe 10 seconds of having the mask on her face. And then I rolled out of the bed and walked back into the waiting room, but she was like totally out. So it was nice. And then once she was out, then they gave her the IV. So if you have a kiddo that has anxiety or has like, you know, needs like that to be, you know, just have a little extra something, so they're not freaking out, man. Don't be afraid. Advocate for your kid. Advocate for those that you love or your friends or whoever it is that you're, you know, helping to take care of. Okay. So what I'm doing now is just looking and seeing where I could place this sticker. I don't need a ton of room in the move category because, like I said, it's just like, oh, I did bar blend. Well, that's what I'm doing right now. And this is how, you know, it was 40 minutes. I burned 370 calories, and then I just put my calories consumed and calories burned. So this can go here. Actually, we're gonna bring it over this way a little. And I'm not gonna white out any of the lines under it. Obviously, I haven't done it thus far. I just can't be bothered. That's why it's staying like this. A key. I like to spread out the fleurs, and I like to sort of have a variety of flowers on the page and like the way they look, if that makes sense. And so what's neat about these clear sticker sheets is you can just, since you can see through it, trim your sticker. Well, kind of. If I was smart, I'd be using a straight edge. So this one is not going to fit perfectly because I can tell I didn't cut it right. But if you want to use a straight edge and then trim your sticker and not have to do the extra work of fixing your mistake, then it's good. It's good. All right. Let's see. Let's bring this other half over here. Just be careful with clear stickers because they do rip easily. And this little scrapey tool is from $1.25 Tree, and it's awesome in their Crafter Square section. For clear stickers, this thing is amazing. It gets all the bubbles out, all the like, it just makes it look so much more like it's part of the page. I love that I got nail polish on my page. Said no one ever. All right. Okay, so that side's looking pretty cute. Oh, I'll put a header here. Ooh, will one of these fit? Oh, what? Hold the phone, Brofus. Oh, it takes up the whole shebang. Well, I can just move it up like that. What? Love that for me. And then I can let her in symptoms. This part is for me. You could use this for like habit tracking, meals, like meal planning, workouts, whatever. But this pen is like drying out. I use it for symptoms. So like yesterday, I had a migraine for 2 days. Yesterday was day 2. So I was tracking that. Nora, because of her like now having, we're almost 100% sure that she has celiacs. So that's why she had the endoscopy. Yeah, what was I gonna say? So because of that, I've been tracking, you know, you could use it to track symptoms like that. That's what I track over here for Nora. I've tracked like her sleep and her, like she had pretty bad stomach aches over the weekend, and I'm almost sure it's because my husband we had company. My friend came with her son and they stayed with us for the weekend, and so Matt made these amazing homemade Belgian waffles, which Nora ate a whole one, so of course that's gonna have a ton of gluten in it, and so she's had like stomach issues ever since, of course, poor baby. And so yeah, yesterday I took her to the Walmarts after school, and she not after school, what am I talking about? After Girl Scout camp, and we picked out a ton of gluten-free snacks, which, goodness gracious, the price for gluten-free food is outrageous. We already know that food is expensive because inflation, but now adding in the gluten-free thing, okay, like a box of Annie's mac and cheese, which is like her favorite mac and cheese, like the non-gluten-free option, sometimes you can get it for like 85 cents. Let's just say it's $1. Well, the gluten-free version is $3. And if you want, and the white shells and cheddar, not like the regular elbows with the yellow cheddar, that is $3.47 at Walmart. Yeah. So just to give you an idea what we're working with, we're gonna go broke because our child needs gluten-free food. We're not gonna go broke because of it, but you know, it feels like that. How stunning. We can stop talking about Nora's issues right now and focus on the beauty of these stickers, because they are outrageously beautiful, like insane. This design has like a lined floral effect in it. I'll hold it up to the camera in a second so you can see better. So flipping pretty. I was gonna put this one over her. Like that. Yep. And y'all know green's my favorite color, and I love this like chartreuse, like citron green, but look at the subtle lines in there. There's like sage, peach, like this purple. Oh my gosh, so pretty. I think we have enough flowers. Now what I'm gonna do is take my, let's see, I have 2 markers that I thought might match for putting in the dates. Oh, that's like spot on. Get it? Spot. Okay, sorry. This one is okay-ish. It's grayish green, but I'm gonna use this, what's it called? Lilac, lavender, hyacinth. I was way off. Okay. So this is what I use just to put the dates. You could use stickers if you want to. I am too lazy. And then I can write my dates. So Monday will be the 8th. Tuesday will be the 9th, 10th, 11th, 12th, 13th, and 14th. And Nora's last week of Girl Scout camp. I also should probably put the month. It doesn't matter to me, honestly, but I'll just put it over here in case the page falls out or something and I need to know what month this was for. But that is going to be it for me. I didn't even use this smaller sheet, so I can now do an entirely separate spread. But look, I still have tons of stickers left. I'll use them in like a passion planner daily. That's what I like to do with my leftover stickers. Let me know if you have any questions about this layout. I got a lot of really good feedback. A lot of folks saying that they purchased it, which is awesome. Please support Casey. She's incredibly sweet and generous and kind and just such a doll. And she works really hard. She busts her butt. So I hope you enjoyed this video, friends, and thanks for listening to my spiel about Nora. Send us your prayers and your positive vibes, and give this video a thumbs up if you liked it. Subscribe if you're not already, and hit the bell so you don't miss my content, and I'll see you next time. Take care, friends, and remember, you are enough. Bye-bye.